let's go on. We'll talk about chaining. That demo doesn't allow for chaining, but you can chain those traversal methods together. So you can say, get all the LIs. Dot filter, only the ones that are have a class of foo, right? And then dot find. So within those LIs, find all of the spans. And then you could do dot slice and only get like the first 3 of them or something. Yeah? So you can keep doing dot, 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 right? JavaScript has chaining built in. A lot has been made about jQuery's use of chaining, where you can like keep adding these things together. It's not something that jQuery invented. It's something that's built into the language. This is a perfect case with these native string methods, where you can replace things and keep going on the replace, right? So you can also split a string into an array and then join it with a dot, right? So what would the first one give you anyway? Do you know? First, we're replacing all W's with, no, we're not. We're only replacing the first W with an N. And we're replacing this with that. So change it to snap that text, right? All right. And the second one, we're splitting that string into an array. And so it'll give us how many elements in the array? 3. One, so it's broken up by those hyphens. And then we're going to join them with dots. So it'll be 616.555.1212. Okay. So jQuery takes advantage of this concept by having almost all methods return the jQuery object. So you can keep chaining off of it, because all of these methods are methods of the jQuery object. They're actually the jQuery prototype, but forget about that. We can chain traversal methods together. Whoa, right? Like a.parentli.siblings.findA, right? This is nice. Like if you click this one, if you click one and it'll say, and instead of using a, you use this. You say this.parentli.siblings.findA, and then we can do something with all those other ones, like add a class or remove their active class, right? Like you click on this A, we want to say, okay, I want to add an active class here, and I want to remove that active class from all the other ones in this list. Does that make sense? Chaining allows you to attach multiple behaviors, like a.remove class old, .add class new. So you can keep, right? DOM traversal methods are different from other jQuery chaining methods. A new jQuery instance is created with each one. Why does that matter? Well, it allows you to move backwards later. So you could say a.add class foo, right? And then .parentli, and now you have this new jQuery collection. And then .remove class foo, so you're removing it from the li. And I should have an example. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. So if you use the end method, and I mentioned that, I said we'll talk about it later. We're talking about it now, right? So here's what you do. You say .container space li colon first. Not a very good way of doing that, by the way. .add class first li. Okay. So the first one inside the container, we're going to add a class to it, and then we're going to move on to the next one. And we're going to add a class to that one. And that class is going to be second li. And then we're going to say end. And end doesn't really end. It just goes back one step. Okay? So if it said back step, it might be more descriptive. But so it goes .end, and then it says next all. So it's all the ones that follow from the first li. Does that make sense? So .add class first li. Okay, .next, that's another traversal method, right? So we have a new collection here. It's a collection of one element. and we're going to add a class, and then we're going to say .end. So that's going to pop that last one off. And so now we're dealing with the first one again, the first li. Next all, add class, and then end. You don't need to end at the end. It's just makes it nice. And JavaScript ignores white space nearly all the time, except for with automatic semicolon insertion. But because of that, you can style your chaining to not be all bunched together. You can make it look nice. Sometimes this is not the best way to go about things, like to have these endless chains of things. It can be kind of you can get into a problem with debugging. So something that you might want to do instead is, like, let's do this. OK. I can say var li's. Oh, actually, yeah, this is what we can do. We'll do that. Var li's equals container li, and then we can say li's dot first dot add class first li, and then we can say dot next dot add class whatever, right? But we could stop there, and then we could say li's dot first again dot next all, or instead of doing that, we could say li's dot slice 1. So that would give us from the second one on, right? No, sorry. Yeah.
1 comma -1, isn't it?
No, 1 comma -1 would give us from the second one to the second to last one. Right. Just using one argument will give us. Yeah. Here, let's try it. Li dot slice dot 1. Okay. Oh yeah. See, I have to improve this demo. That's what I need to do. There we go. Right? And unfortunately, can I do? No, that's over. Yeah. Does that make sense?